From all of us here at the Broadcasting Corporation of the Bahamas, have a Merry Christmas.
2021 and the morning edition is live. On today's show, the final decision made on the holiday carnival, education plans finalized for the new school year, the Miss World pageant postponed, and the Rose sisters continue the home decor competition tradition. So let's start the morning off right.
Welcome to the morning edition. I'm LaDawn Davis.
LaDawn, it's Friday.
It's Friday.
It's Friday.
Morning, bam.
Yeah, it's going to be a great weekend, and you look pretty amazing this morning.
Yes, I'm adorned in Catwalk Boutique. You know, they're going to sponsor up until Christmas, so I'm wearing Catwalk's dress, and I'm also wearing Dandria Bethel. She's a Bahamian shoe designer. She has her own shoe line, and so I'm wearing her shoes.
Oh wow, you're wearing it well.
So,
you're wearing it well.
Yes,
all right.
Yes,
so how's the weekend looking? I mean, a whole lot in store. We've got a big. Everybody's going to be celebrating Christmas from now on. There are a lot of parties and gatherings and all that kinds of stuff. So, what's your weekend going to
I know
look
we have a party. ZNS has a party today.
Yeah, ZNS has a party today.
I see
so
the yard.
Should be nice.
Everybody's
in
decorated
a
and
festive mood, and so a celebration is definitely in the air, and I know the shops are going to be pretty busy this weekend.
Oh boy, traffic out there is quite the hustle and bustle, I tell you. Oh, it's really,
and we
really
have a whole lot in the news. I understand that there's a decision made on the carnival. Everybody, you know, that this issue has been in limbo for the last few days. So decision is made and not too favorable for a lot of people, right?
Yeah, I think the carnival organizers are a bit disappointed over the decision. So I guess we'll hear from them.
Right. Yeah. And you also have an interesting feature. You've been talking about it all day.
Yes, the Rose sisters. They've been doing this, this Christmas competition for the past 18 years in the honor of their mother. And so I was able, my cameraman Shane Gibson and I, we were able to go to each of the sisters' homes and actually get, some video of their Christmas trees and their home decor. And it was a wonderful experience. The first one, I think she's a educator at the University of the Bahamas. And so she's going to talk to us a little bit about her theme. The theme is 12 Days of Christmas, so I can't wait for you guys to see what she has in store for that competition. We want the public to also weigh in and to judge, what they think.
Should be good. And LaDawn, we've got a big trivia this morning from our friends at Comfort Suites. Let's look at this. I hope I can get this right. You think I'd be able to get that room?
I hope so. I hope so, Desmond. You deserve that. You deserve that treat at Comfort Suites. Yes.
Comfort Suites. Let's see. Comfort Suites falls under the Choice Hotels chain. What was the average cost of a room per night when the chain first opened in 1939?
Wow.
That's a difficult one.
1939. We were not even a thought.
I wasn't even a thought.
I'm gonna say what? $200.
I would say probably like $20 or something like that.
I'm gonna say 55.
55? I'll stick with $20.
55.
I'll stick with $20. And I'll be lucky to probably get that room, right?
Yeah, possibly.
All right, let's take a look at our forecast this morning, and looking pretty good weather-wise. And LaDawn, I love this cool weather on the outside. A robust high-pressure system set in north of the area will continue to produce brisk winds across the country for all areas. There'll be variably cloudiness, warm and breezy with a few quick passing showers today. Mostly fair and breezy with a chance of a few isolated showers tonight. And boaters should be aware of what's happening and take those necessary precautions. Today's high pressure, 82 degrees Fahrenheit. The overnight low will drop down to 70 degrees. Here's a look at your extended forecast.
The government has made a decision on the Christmas carnival after operators resubmitted their application to hold a holiday event. A statement issued by the Prime Minister was delivered by Press Secretary Clint Watson.
The panel considered their submission closely, but decided that the transmission risk associated with the carnival remained too high, and the protocols presented would not sufficiently mitigate against the spread of COVID.
Bahamians who were hired to work at the carnival are extremely disappointed.
We're going to make people come out here and stand up out here, set up and do everything. So why they can stop it before it come?
24 new COVID cases reported at the Ministry of Health's latest release, 16 here in the capital, 7 on Grand Bahama, and 1 on Exuma. 11 of those persons have a history of travel within the past 14 days. Hospitalizations are at 21, with 3 in the intensive care unit. There have also been 17 new recoveries. Education officials finalizing plans for the 2022 school year. This is to ensure students return to a safe and secure environment.
Schools throughout the Bahamas, 2022 will be the year that we bring our students back into the classroom for face-to-face learning. We are on schedule for the launch of the face-to-face hybrid reopening of all public schools on the 11th of January. Our teams are hard at work to ensure that all of the infrastructural and resource needs of schools throughout the Bahamas are met. We've called all hands on deck.
Central Bank Governor John Roll providing more insight on the impact of domestic credit on the economy. The central bank's latest economic and domestic report shows that domestic credit expanded by $146 million over the past quarter. Roll says currently the largest participant in domestic credit has been the government sector.
Insofar as private sector share of credit is concerned, even though there's continued lending to the private sector, on a net basis, we're still not seeing any expansion in the aggregate amount of credit that is being held by the private sector. And that would be the breakdown between mortgages, lending to businesses, and consumer credit.
The Bahamas has been named the best Caribbean destination of the year by Caribbean Journal. According to the journal, turning the challenges associated with the pandemic into a world-class tourism performance made the Isles of the Bahamas a fitting choice for the top award. This trend, according to the journal, seems poised to strengthen more in 2022. The website touted the Bahamas as being hot and blessed with a layered and nuanced tourism industry. Following the historic top 10 finish of Chantal O'Brien at the Miss Universe pageant in Israel over the weekend, Miss World Bahamas 24-year-old Sienna Evans was hoping to follow in her footsteps less than a week later with the Miss World pageant set to take place in Puerto Rico. However, COVID-19 concerns have forced the cancellation of the event. After the Gibraltar Chronicle cited reports that 17 people involved in the pageant had tested positive for COVID-19. Pageant organizers say the finale will be rescheduled within the next 90 days.
As we head to the break, we're celebrating the Christmas season with Genesis Academy, so keep it locked.
It's a different kind of Christmas, but everything is here to bring a smile upon your face. That's what the season brings now. See, Christmas time is the time for your family and friends. Come and shop with us and find everything that you need. Deck out your homes with all we have in store, bringing joy and so much more. At Shop Smarty, at Shop Smart. Oh, everything is here at Shop Smart. At Shop Smart. At Shop Smart. Oh, everything is here.
Desmond, we're spreading the holiday cheer. We have
Dishing
some
out
more.
gifts.
Yes,
Dishing
yes.
out all the gifts this week. And
Yes.
we've got another gift from Janae's.
Yes, I love it. It's an ornament that you can put on your Christmas tree or on the door of your home.
I could put that on my door at home.
Put that on the door.
Yeah, it's a nice thing. Yeah.
Okay,
and
so
the trivia question from Janae's, what year was the song Silver Bells first released? If you've got the answer, 502-3855. I know the phones were ringing off the hook just a minute ago.
I think we already got the winner for the first trivia.
What year was the song Silver Bells first released? I'm gonna say 1940.
I'm gonna say 1946.
1946.
No. Wrong. It's wrong.
Anyway,
it's wrong.
The phone's already started to ring off the hook, so we're going to see what happens. 502-3855. And continuing now with our morning edition Friday, several members of the Valley Boys Junkanoo Group are getting the jab. Junkanooers joining in the national effort to fight COVID-19 and ensure the country effectively contains and monitors the spread of the deadly disease. Well, head of communications for the Valley Boys Junkanoo Group, Kishleen Smith, says the response has been overwhelming and those once hesitant are now getting the vaccine.
First, from the CDC, be able to speak comfortably but simplistically to our members to educate them of the virus and the pros and the cons of the virus and also the benefits of considering the vaccinations. We also made certain that they understood that we are not forcing anyone to take a vaccination, but after all, we consider ourselves to be a family. And in being that family, we wanted to make sure that everyone had the same information, the true information, at the same time. And guess what happened? Guess what happened? We initiated a vaccination drive. And when more members saw that their section heads were feeding them with the correct information and also becoming vaccinated, getting the jab, they then considered it themselves.
So it says social media played a big part in their efforts.
We are on Facebook, we are on Snapchat, we are on Instagram, and we have TikTok. And so we utilize all of the avenues that are available to us. It allowed you to consider the options, and it allowed you to really get a real gist of the vaccination drive, the camaraderie that it will bring, because remember, we were not allowed to gather in any large gatherings, and we were not allowed to socialize, and we are still exercising social distancing and of course wearing our masks.
For nearly 2 decades, the Roll family have been engaged in fierce competition to see who can wear the family's creative hat for the most unique Christmas home decor. This year's theme, though, is 12 Days of Christmas. And this morning, we start off our series of stories featuring the Roll sisters' Christmas competition. But we want you, the public, to be the judge at the end of it all next week, Thursday. Happy judging.
Welcome to the 12 Days of Christmas, featuring the 5 golden rings.
With a great sense of style, creativity, and imagination, Leah Roll is definitely feeling the Christmas spirit. The execution of her theme, 5 golden rings, nicely put along the perimeters of her Christmas tree, could be seen at first glance. While adorned in her Christmas attire, Leah did not hesitate to reveal how she brought the tree and its theme to life.
I actually have 5 siblings who are married in the month of December. And so therefore that's why I chose the theme to represent not just Christmas, but also my siblings, 4 sisters and 1 brother, who had married in the month of December. The ornaments were things that I would have had, that I would have accumulated over several years. However, in order to execute the theme with the number 5 and the rings, I had to get things made up. And so therefore I used a styrofoam company. And therefore I made up rings, and if you would see, my trail of my skirt does not stem just at the base of the tree, it extends beyond the tree. And you would see here where we have the 5 golden rings moving from the base and all the way to the tree and then into the tree. And you would see 3 different concepts of rings. I would have the 5 cluster rings, then I would have the single band, that represents 5 golden rings, and then I would also have a ring that's a diamond shaped.
Leah said she had no doubt that the sub-theme 5 golden rings was meant for her. In fact, she says putting it all together was a piece of cake.
So it took a little bit of time in regards to getting things done. The Styrofoam company was extremely, really excellent in regards to sometimes you had last-minute things that came up. And so time, yes. Tedious, yes. But it's never difficult because I so love decorating and enjoy Christmas. So, yeah, days, yes, but easy work.
Additionally, she says she enjoys all of the deep trash talking with her siblings every year before the judging process, and later reminded them all that she has this win in the bag.
My beloved sisters, I love you, but this one is OWA. O-W-A. Already posted in Facebook, there will be 12 bottles of Pepto-Bismol for each of them after I've won. So we just like all the trash talking. So from the 1st of December, houses have been barred. Nobody can go to nobody's house. No. Poor me, I've been suffering because I usually get Sunday dinner from my sister, but I can't go to her house. She tells me she can drop it off to the corner, but I cannot come to the yard. And so we're barred. So to keep the competition, nobody knows what nobody is doing. And so therefore it's a hidden secret. Nobody talks anything.
Wow, amazing. I want to know, what was your inspiration behind this whole project?
Well, I know I got a call from a few of the sisters because I think they did it last year or the year before. I think COVID-19 put a damper in their competition last year. So I think they were trying to get other family members out there to actually, get involved and do something like this for their family. I'm sure your family would probably want to do something like this, or Agatha's family, or even, some other, family members to spread the cheer because we've been through a lot.
I'm definitely going to be, I was here just at the edge of my seat just watching it, so I'm going to be watching and see how it turns out this week. And I was thinking of doing an ugly sweater contest for some of the workers here. That would be good too, right?
So you think we're going to do that? We could do that. I think we could do that.
Ugly sweater Christmas competition.
Yeah. So I'm sure Teron and Agatha and Johnny,
and all of them
they'll
should
get
be able
involved
to get
in the
in
sweater.
and get involved.
And then on Thursday, we have the Rose Sisters are going to be here. They're going to come and talk to us more about, because I think yesterday they had the judging, their own individual judging. So we're going to actually see who actually won.
Right. Well, we'll look out and see that. Yeah. We've got a next trivia in the Smart from Shop Smart. In the song Winter Wonderland, what do we call the snowman? 502-3855 is a number to call in, and you want to take a guess?
I'm going to say the right answer.
Yeah?
I think it's Frosty.
Okay, well, we'll see. Shop Smart trivia. In the song Winter Wonderland, what do we call the snowman? 502-3855. And if you're lucky, you'll be able to get this complete bath set. This looks pretty good.
Yes.
And should be nice in the bathroom.
And as we head to the break, we take a look at today in Bahamian history. On December 17, 1993, the hair braiding center on Prince George Wharf was officially opened. Also on December 17, 2004, the St. Cecilia's Park in Coconut Grove was renamed the Cynthia Mother Pratt Park in honor of the former Deputy Prime Minister, nurse, teacher, and star athlete.
Comfort Suites Paradise Island is the best-kept secret in the Bahamas. Located directly next door to the Atlantis Resort, you'll receive all the privileges of an Atlantis guest with all the benefits of a Comfort Suite stay. Enjoy everything Atlantis has to offer, including Aquaventure Water Park, plus all the amenities of Comfort Suites. Free Wi-Fi, free breakfast daily, and kids stay, play, and eat free. Visit ComfortSuitesPI.com.
There's a spark of greatness in each of us. That spark is called personality. Individual gifts and talents provide the fuel to set that spark ablaze. Each child has the right to an education which values their personality and nurtures their talents, while teaching them to be respectful to their parents and their cultures.
30% of women that have been in a relationship have reported that they have experienced some sort of sexual or physical violence from their partner. This is just not a problem of the poor. It cuts across all socio-economic structures. If you think that you might be in an unhealthy, violent relationship, know that there's help for you. Say no to violence against women.
Welcome back. The big day is finally here after being postponed last year because of the COVID-19 pandemic. The Bahamas Bowl is back. It's the first college football bowl game of the season, and it kicks off 12 noon today at the Thomas Robinson National Stadium. Middle Tennessee State will go up against Toledo. Both teams have been here before. Middle Templeton lost in 2015, while Toledo came out on the losing end in 2018. One of these teams will get their first Bahamas Bowl win. And this morning we are joined live at the stadium by General Manager of the National Sports Authority, Quentin Brennan. Welcome to the Morning Edition, sir.
Hi, good morning, and thanks for having me.
Well,
good morning, Bahamas.
Thank you. It's game day, so I guess my first question would be, is everything ready?
Yes, it's game day, something that we're very excited about. It's the 7th edition of the Bahamas Bowl. And we've seen this bowl come from such a long way to what it is now. Firstly, what is so great about this is that it is the kickoff of bowl season for ESPN. And it's the first bowl game in the series of bowl games for ESPN throughout the U.S. And it's the only bowl game that's played out of the U.S. So this is something that we're very excited about. It is something that we should be proud about as Bahamians. Kickoff is today is at 12 p.m. And we're looking to see two great teams go at it. You have Toledo University as well as Middle Tennessee State University. Representing that of the Conference USA conference, and then going up against the MAC conference with Toledo. So looking forward to a great game.
Well, being off for a year, were there any hiccups this time around, getting everything back in place?
Jonathan, I think we're having some issues here. I can barely make out what you're saying.
Were there any hiccups this time around, getting everything back in place? Seems like we're having some audio difficulties, and we'll try to see if we can establish contact with the General Manager of the National Sports Authority, Quentin Brennan, all right? What we're going to do is announce the trivia.
The winner of today's...
Shan Curry, I believe,
is the
first winner.
Mm-hmm.
What's the answer for the first trivia? Dame's trivia, $3.21. You were close.
I said, what did I say? No, I didn't. I wasn't close. No.
So somebody's gonna, this Comfort Suites, Comfort Suites trivia is far from that, right?
Yes. And I think that the second one is Janae's.
Austin Brown won the second trivia from Janae's with this ornament here. Yeah. So let's take a look at the second. Parson Brown is the answer. And Yvette Ferguson is the winner for the Shop Smart Trivia.
Yes.
Dishing out all the gifts this morning.
Awesome. Yes, I think we did all.
The third one, and I think you guessed it right for the third one.
No, I think I got it wrong. I got it wrong.
You got it wrong?
Yeah.
1950. That's the answer right there. And Sharon Curry, lucky winner, lucky recipient for that trivia. And Melanie Knowles, I believe, is the first winner. So for Comfort Suite, so pretty good, dishing out all the gifts, and people are getting involved in what we're doing here. So
I'm excited.
A great Friday morning.
I'm excited. Yes. Stay close. We've got more right after this. You're watching the Morning Edition.
Christmas time is here, and this Yuletide season, let the ZNS sales department take care of you. Packages for television, radio, the community page, and all of our social media platforms. Call 502-3902. WhatsApp or call 376-3826. Email us saleshq@znsbahamas.com. Whatever your Christmas budget, we've got the package for you. Use the ZNS network, and this Christmas, let us bring your customers to you.
As an artist, I travel all over the world, and I find inspiration all around me. From the people, and especially the environment. I love the Bahamas with all its natural beauty. From Abaco in the north to Inagua in the south, and all the wonderful and colorful islands in between. But we must all do our part to keep the Bahamas healthy and clean, now and for the future generations. That's why I want you to find a little time to do your part. I'm doing my part because I care. Do you?
Do you or anybody you know suffer from diabetes or a little sugar? Have you been afraid to attend a clinic or any healthcare facilities? Be assured that your health is our #1 priority.
Every government clinic in New Providence and the Family Islands have introduced strict COVID-19 safety guidelines and protocols to ensure your health and safety whenever you visit. If you have diabetes or any other chronic illness, it's important that you keep your regular appointments with your primary care provider to monitor your health status. Please don't miss your regular appointments. Seek medical care today. Your health is in your hands.
This message is brought to you by PAHO WHO, Bahamas and Turks and Caicos Islands, the Ministry of Health and Wellness, and the Healthy Bahamas Coalition.
Well, this one is Entertainment Friday, and we have in the house Ebony Gibson, also known as Ebony 242. Welcome to the Morning Edition.
Welcome. Thanks for having me.
So talk to us a little bit about how did you get into singing?
Well, I was singing as a child, growing up in church, on the Defense Force, in live bands, and it's never stopped.
So what are you going to be performing for us this morning?
So this morning I'm doing a Christmas song, Have Yourself a Merry Christmas.
All right, take it away.
Take it away.
Ebony 242.
I hope this song brings some Christmas cheer to everyone out there listening. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Let your heart be light. From now on, troubles will be out of sight. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. May the Yuletide gay. From now on, all troubles will be miles away. Here we are, as in olden days. Happy golden days are yours. Thankful friends who are dear to us, gather near to us once more. Through the years, we all will be together. If the faith allows, hang a shining star upon the highest bough.
yourself.